Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Karma Design, and today we're going to do an after the pen flip through of all of my planners for October. So we're going to look at the monthlies, the currentlies, the weeklies in my catch-all wellness, my business, my on the go, and my little vacation planner that I took with me. So let's do catch-all first. So this is my catch-all. So I'm going to go to October and I'm going to put in a little snippet here of me putting in the little photos that you can see here. This was a photo of me in Hawaii. Just put like little highlights of the month, which there were a lot of this month because we went on our trip to Hawaii. So yeah, that's how that looks at the end of the month. I love it. It just gets filled with highlights. All right, and then this is my monthly. And as you can see, I just fill in with a couple of little like things. And because when I filmed this, I didn't know that we were going to go to Hawaii. So I added on this gold washi here to coordinate with the gold in the stickers. And then I just put Hawaii in stickers here so that I knew when we would be traveling, fly, and yeah. And I put like here, decorate pumpkins, and I was like, not going to because we're going to Hawaii. There was no point in leaving them out and having them go moldy when nobody was here. This was my cephalopod spread, and this was for the first week in October. And these were the Dollar Tree war decals, and I paired it with the Rainbow Happy Planner book. And yeah, I love this one. It's still very fun. And again, this is more of a journal. So I just put in things that, you know, I like thoughts, stuff that happened, movies, things that I did. It kind of gets all filled in. And yeah, this was the weekend that I wasn't feeling very well. I was still feeling kind of crap. And I watched all of the Hunger Games over that weekend. And yeah, it was a day when my mum came home from her transplant and then went back into the hospital. So yeah, don't forget you only have 12 spoons. Don't forget you only have 12 spoons. So this was the dread spread. If you remember, it was the spread where you use all of the stickers that you wouldn't normally use or that you dread using. And as you can see, this looks a little bit different because I added all of these minions. And these are from another spread that I've done, and I will link that here, but I absolutely love that Minions spread. And I put the Minions in because I watched the Minions Rise of Gru movie, and it just made sense. So yeah, that just totally made sense for things. Still dealing with some health issues, and yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, another movie there. Thinking about my one little word for 2023. Finished a book. Yeah, it was just, I love this spread, funnily enough. I think it's nice and colorful, and I think adding in the minions just really helped kind of shift my mood from the coffee stickers, which I, to something fun. Like having the minions in here just helped pull it into a different direction, which I personally love. This was my Halloween spread because I knew we weren't going to be here for the week of Halloween or leading up to Halloween, so I decided to use it this week. This was the Michael's Recollections Halloween book, and yeah, just packing, and yeah, just some fun stuff. I was kind of stressed about the whole of this week trying to get content done and get all my work done before I left. But yeah, I love this spread still. Love this spread still. And then we have the week of my vacation. And this was the one that I did, and then I backfilled it literally like 10 minutes ago. And yeah, just with the highlights of the trip and stuff like that, snorkeling. We went, I'll discuss some of the things as I go through the little journal book. But basically, we just had a nice, relaxing time. And even though we didn't actually do much, I think we both needed to get some rest and relaxation in for this week. And that's what we did. It was just so de-stressing and just relaxing and chilling. And that was a-okay with me. So what I will do right here is I'll put this little book in right here. So this was the Aloha book. And again, I will link this here that you can see what I took with me. I took this, a couple of pens. I ended up not taking the stencil because I brought it out for another project and then forgot to put it back in. But yeah, so I decorated this beforehand. Didn't do anything on this page. This was just my packing list. I just put in here all the things that I wanted to take with me. And then just little bits throughout the day. TSA Pre is the way to go if you are traveling. And if you don't have TSA Pre, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Seriously, it's the best thing ever. So flight details. I couldn't get the American Airlines has like an in-app, and I couldn't get it to work on my laptop, so I had to watch the bloody movies on my phone. Really annoying. Really annoying. This was for the trip when we were driving from the airport to the condo. Yeah, that was all about that. And then apartment number 29 is the one that we were in. It was a nice little small condo that just basically had a bedroom. It had a little like living area, dining table, and a tiny little kitchen, but it was perfect. We've stayed at the same place previously, and we've had one of the ocean view sides, and I much prefer those, but last minute there was nothing available, so it is what it is. So this was just a shopping list of things that we picked up while we were there, because that's, you need stuff that you can't take with you, like shaving foam and mouthwash. So yeah, that's what we did there. And then we also bought an air fryer while we were there from Walmart for like $40. I love my air fryer. I don't know about you guys, but they're just, if there's only a couple of you, air fryers are the way to go. I will tell you that right now. There's only 2 of you, probably 3. Air fryers are the way to go. There's no point heating up a whole oven just for the 2 of you for like food. So yeah, we went for a swim. So we have a walk that we do from the complex that we stay in. There's like a 1.5 mile walk to a place called Magic Sands with like a sandy beach and everything. And then we walk 1.5 miles back. So that's our exercise for the day. I got addicted to a cherry water. I put cherry soda, but it's basically a flavored water that was bomb. It was bomb. We watched the sunset and the temperature was 86 degrees, but it was hot. It was a hot 86. Went snorkeling at Kahalu'u Beach. I'm probably saying that wrong, but yeah. This was when we found out that my husband's business that he works for is dissolving and getting bought out by VW and Ford. So we had some business stuff that he needed to take care of, and that was it was a little bit more stress than we planned for the week, but that is how things go. The last time that he went away, we went away for work in 2021, was when they said that we would have to move to Florida. So I've put here about a fish. We went for a walk on the beach, and we were walking along the beach, and we saw a fish that had got like swept up onto the shore, and I was like, oh my god, look at that fish. And then we looked at it and it was still like flapping, so I scooped it up and then threw it back into the ocean. So I saved a fish. I saved a fish. What is that? There's a saying, like something about, there was a guy working on a beach and there was all these fish and he was putting each one back, and was it starfish? Whatever. And like someone was like, what are you doing? It's a pointless task. And he was like, to that one fish, it's not pointless. Like, yes. Lots of overthinking. Today it rained almost all day. And yeah, and here was the thing. We didn't mind. It was fine. Like the whole goal was not to go out and do things. We've done pretty much everything that we want to do in Hawaii. The 2 places that we wanted to go to again were closed because the trails were closed due to the bad weather that they'd had. So yeah, we couldn't do those, but it was fine. It was a great, just chill vacation. We had dinner with friends. So I've known Doug and Laura like 15 years, I think, something like that, 12, 15 years. And they moved out to Hawaii, 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago. So yeah, so we went out for pizza with Doug and Laura. That was great. I put here that I'm not taking enough photos lately. That's something that I noticed when I was on vacation. I'm not taking enough photos. I used to take like little vacation days where I would just go on like photography trips and stuff. That was something that I've detailed a lot in this booklet, that a lot of the creative time that I used to take, I've not been taking. So yeah, I want to get back to my creative days. Not drinking enough water, went for a snorkel, having so many carbs. I put in some highlights here, which you will see later on, but that's how I use that. I didn't put anything in that one yet. We went on a trip to Kona. So Kona is probably about 5 miles from, like the city is from about 5 miles from where we stay. And we went to a vegan place for lunch, and the birds that were there as we were sitting on the chairs, the table and chairs, the birds that were there would eat things out of your hands. They were so not afraid of people. So we just spent a day walking around the seafront, walking around the stores. At night time, we went to watch the sunset, because the sunsets there are just beautiful. I will insert a photo here, and I do have a video of the sunset that I might upload to my channel, but yeah, I'll upload a photo here because they're just absolutely gorgeous. And we were on the way back to the condo, and Bob got stung by a bee. So yeah, at least we know he's not allergic. And have fun, relax and play. This needs to be every day. And this is, again, like the creative thing. Just, you know, sometimes it's about things that I've done, and sometimes it's just about thoughts that I had during the trip. I didn't really put anything on this one apart from this little bit. It's just about the garden. I want to do my garden when I got back. Some stuff about my planner lineup for next year. Working on chores. Didn't even fill in that one. Went for a swim, went for a chill. I need to make an appointment to the doctor for my shoulder, because my shoulder has been bad now for like 2 months. And I was having an issue trying to tie my bikini and get my arm around my back. So I need to get that checked out. I have made an appointment. I'm going next week. We went to Black Rock Pizza for lunch, which was amazing. And these were things to do when I get home. Like just like, again, art, play, photography, creating, health, tarot, more travel. Yeah. Little list of some chores and stuff, the packing list. Put here to ask Deb for AIM session, like somatic yoga session. Airport stuff. Yeah. And then stuff for the way home. But yeah, that was the little booklet for that. And then I just took that and then put it in here so that I have it in. And this washi will not stay down. Again, that was old washi. And this is one of the things I want to say. If you have products that you've been hoarding, don't hoard them, especially washi, because it loses its stick after a while. So yeah. And then the other thing that I had was October in my tarot journal. So this was the witchy spread. This was like Canva stuff, as you remember. And I didn't fill in these 3 days because I just didn't get around to pulling the tarot that day. But yeah, love it. I still love this spread. I still love this spread. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I will link the spreads down below in case you want to check out particular spreads. Okay, and then we come to my wellness planner. I've got these still in here that I need to move over to next month. So I haven't filled anything in here, but Hawaii was our vacation. I've got doctor's appointments, hair, reschedule stuff, massage, and nails. But yeah, it's just basically a make sure you make these appointments. This was my Aloha countdown for the Hawaii trip, just things that I wanted to do. I've been having this weird thing, as I put heavy legs, I've been having this weird thing where my legs will literally feel like lead. And for like I just get really tired. So yeah, I want to see if there's a correlation between what I'm eating and feeling like this. I've got to think about my shoulder again. I had insomnia. Good news, no aneurysm. And mom had her kidney transplant. Yeah, so yeah, we're good. First week, this was the fitness book, and I love it. I love it. I am liking this format of, like, I used to do it where I was doing symptoms and stuff, and then exercise. And what I've been doing now is switching it up and doing like morning tracking and evening. So anything that I do in the morning gets put up here. Anything that I do in the evening gets put down here. This is terrible. Terrible for a habit tracker. But yeah. And I put it here, like, I need to get better at vitamin D because winter is coming and I will be covering up more because it is freezing. That's one of the things that we've noticed as we got back from Hawaii. The temperatures since we left here in Southern California, the temperatures really dropped. I guess we got a storm front or something, and it's freezing. It's so cold. It's so cold. This was, I forget which book this was. Modern Wild or something? I think that's right. I think it was Modern Wild. But again, this is when I started kind of switching things up a little bit and journaling more in this, which I personally love. I stopped tracking my weight here because for no reason other than I just kept forgetting to weigh myself. But yeah, I really need to take better care of myself. Seem to want to go to bed early but wake up early. That's what I have noticed. Yeah. This was my Cinderella spread because, yeah, I think I did this just after I found out I didn't have the brain aneurysm, and I just felt like I needed something fun. And I didn't fill in here because I was just so busy packing for Hawaii. So, and even here, I didn't even fill it in, but I just use all the fresh food in the fridge. So yeah, I feel like a princess. And it was funny, I would normally put like challenges or something down here, but I saw Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble starting to give her spreads like a title. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to start doing that. If I don't have a challenge, I'm going to start doing a title. So yeah. Still got something about my shoulder here, like numbness, tingling, pain, limited range of motion, but yeah, I'm going to get it checked out at the doctor next week. And I think that was it for that Franken planner. All right, so that one put aside, and we will come to my business planner. Alrighty, so this was the currently page for my business planner, and these were stickers from the Dollar Tree, black and white book, and the Girl with Goals. And as you can see, I kind of filled it in, but I didn't actually use it that much. Get ahead for vacation was my main plan, and now that I did that, I'm behind again already. So yeah, and I did add a little thing on here just because I felt it needed it. This was my monthly. I found out that I'm not using this, which is okay, but yeah, that little flip box here, and this is just the content that I put up for this channel so that I have it at a glance. I still love this spread with the spiders on the top, but yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This was one of the teacher books that I got recently, and I should like write down something so that I remember the book that I've used, because I don't remember. Was it Brave Teacher? It might be Brave Teacher or something. But I love the colors in this. I still love the color scheme in this. But yeah, I just started using things a little bit differently. It was funny, I was using this page a lot and then not using this, and now I'm using this page and not using this that much. All right, that needs to go over to here. And this was the Bold and Blush, I think. And it was funny, I think this was the spread where I was like, I don't think I want to use it. And then I used it and I loved it. And this was just a note paper, like one of these like note paper sheets, pad things. And I just cut it down and put it in my planner because you can do that. You can totally do that. And then I did Halloween spread for Ursula, and I didn't use this, which is very not like me, but I think I was just more, I mean, I did all of these things, I just haven't checked them off. But yeah, I think I was just living on my daily sheets, so I did daily sheets for this week, and yeah, I was just living off of those, so I didn't use this that much because I just had so much that I needed to do before we went on vacation. So that is my business planner. Now, the one that I am struggling with right now is this one, and that's my mini. So this was my currently page in my mini, my monthly, which really didn't get filled out that much, but I still haven't done that, which is a good job because it's changed anyway. But this was the first week, and this was one of the recollections books. something wild or wild something, I can't remember. But yeah, it's a nice fun book to use for like little accents. This was the color story. I was just using my stash. This was Go with Goals to try and motivate me to get stuff done, but it did not because I was using my daily pages. So yeah, I just used my daily pages a lot this week of the 17th leading up to our vacation. So yeah, I didn't use my planners much that week. So yeah, and that is all of my planners flipped through for the month of October. I will link all of the spreads down below if I remember. And if you want to see anything else, then let me know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!